Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Fox News at 10. I'm Natasha Chughtai. Well, they said it was coming, and it's here. $4 a gallon gas has hit in Eugene. Alyssa Harrington headed out to find out what's going on. Alyssa?
Well, Natasha, it is painful at the pump. I went around the area and found several stations passing the $4 mark, but I also did a little bit of digging to see if there's still a way to get the best bang for your buck. Do people think you're crazy for driving this?
Pretty much, yes.
Sam Boer is the owner of this bad boy. 8 miles per gallon and $250 to fill up.
We used to fill this up for $50 when it was empty, but we don't do that anymore.
Yep, those days are long gone. Gas prices have been climbing for years, and Thursday set a nationwide record at about $3.88 a gallon.
You have to drive.
And locally, say hello to $4 or more at many pumps. One of the hardest hitting stations we found was this 76 along West 11th, $4.13 a gallon. And workers tell me that's up 8 cents overnight. Diesel up 20 cents. Now, one of the cheapest places in the area we found was the Costco on Coburg Road in Eugene, where gas is at just $3.69 a gallon. It's still a hefty price, but by the looks of these cars, that's cheap enough for a lot of people. And at about 20 cents less than the national average and $50 for a Costco membership, we found the business attracting some new clientele.
So why'd you join Costco?
Just to get the gas. We saved a couple dollars on this, but when we fill up every other day, it saves a lot of money for us.
So there's an idea that might add up, but if gas prices still got you down, I'll leave you with someone who actually thinks these higher prices are a good thing. That's right.
So I'm the anomaly today. I'm the oddball for you. I'm glad for the increased awareness about energy consumption for petroleum products. I just think it's going to, in the long run, for the health of the planet, it's going to be a good thing.
Now, that last man you just saw has a point. Part of an energy bill signed off by President Bush last December would require increasing yearly biofuel consumption from 9 billion gallons to 36 billion by 2022. So it sounds like we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Natasha?
Painful at the pump. Thank you, Alyssa. It's another sign of tough times for the economy. A local theme park off Interstate 5 is keeping gates shut this year. Management at Thrillville is worried the struggling economy will stop people from opening their wallets to buy tickets and food, not to mention the gas to travel to the park, so they're keeping the doors closed for the season. A man whose raft capsized on the Willamette River last night is still missing and feared drowned. Sheriff's deputies are searching for his body. They say the man was trying to float from Eugene to Portland when his raft hit a snag in the river and flipped. He wasn't wearing a life jacket.
Because once you get in the water, short order, like 3 to 5 minutes, you're going to become numb, your dexterity is going to diminish, and your ability to get out of the water, even if you could grasp something, is going to diminish. So.
Miller says people should stay off both the McKenzie and Willamette rivers for the next 7 to 10 days. A close call today for some other people taking a joyride down the river. Just before 1 this afternoon, Lane County Sheriff's deputies responded to a call on the Willamette near Dexter. When crews arrived, they found 3 adults stranded on a small island with their canoe. Rescuers got the boaters back to shore safely. One of the victims has some advice for those wanting to visit local waterways this Memorial Holiday weekend.
Wear your life jacket, and I'd wait till the water goes down before you hit the river.
Deputies say the group was wearing life jackets, which may have prevented a tragedy. Their active duty service is now over. We were there almost 1 year ago to the day when the 115th Mobile Public Affairs Detachment was getting ready to ship out. Among the soldiers, Staff Sergeant Kevin Hartman of Eugene. Megan Kalkstein has the story.
The national anthem welcomes these soldiers home with the help of Governor Ted Kulongoski.
To the soldiers of the 115th Mobile Public Affairs Detachment, welcome home.
Warm hugs mark a successful tour, but also an eagerness to come home.
It's absolutely fantastic to be home. Nothing beats being back in Oregon. It was a great feeling coming across the border.
Although after about 10 months in Iraq, some soldiers like Staff Sergeant Kevin Hartman come home a little different.
What's with the mustache, huh?
So after hugging his wife, Andrea, also a former KVAL producer, Hartman gets to work.
That doesn't feel good at all.
Cleaning up a mustache he grew to bond with his unit, but now that he's home, it's time to return to normal.
That's what you look like. You look funny.
Test. Here.
Your hair on your lip. Much better.
If these two look like newlyweds, it's technically because they are. Just about 2 months before Kevin deployed, the Hartmans got married.
So, got through a big hurdle in our first year of marriage.
But it wasn't always easy.
It was really hard. There's like a lot of boring weekends. But you know, you get busy with family, friends, church activities, and that time goes by.
And the 115th mission made staying in touch easier.
We were responsible for the entire northern part above Baghdad, going out with troops and getting pictures, video, doing stories on them, and then we also escorted civilian media around.
And his unit also had regular access to telephones, something Andrea says helped strengthen their relationship.
You learn to just connect on a conversation rather than like, you know, hugging and being there around each other. You really get to connect for who the person is, and so yeah, it definitely strengthened us.
I'm Megan Cockstein in Salem.
In addition to Kevin, 16 other soldiers returned safely today. One member of the unit actually stayed for another tour in Iraq. Welcome home. A California woman is accused of putting marijuana into coffee cans and trying to take them with her on a flight. Authorities say the passenger checked 2 large cardboard boxes at the airport. When TSA had trouble screening one of them, they opened the box and discovered the coffee cans filled with $125,000 worth of marijuana. Tonight, police are using a Eugene man as an example of what not to do this Memorial weekend. This is video 37-year-old Ben Howard Kelly posted on YouTube. It shows him riding his motorcycle at 164 miles per hour along I-5 in Eugene. Cops caught up with him. Police say it's a miracle this guy didn't kill himself or someone else on the highway.
This was a moving bomb that was waiting either to self-explode and upon detonation once he got involved in a crash, or actually cause a crash out there through other drivers swerving out of the way, other drivers possibly making a lane change and not seeing it coming up from behind.
Police hope this video will not only get people to slow down, but also watch for and report dangerous drivers. Facebook is getting a facelift. The popular online hangout has added about 20,000 new applications over the past year. But users are complaining about all the clutter. So Facebook undergoes a makeover next month. One of the changes includes giving users more control over who sees what and why. A Coos Bay teen is put in the national spotlight after Inside Edition coins her the real-life character Juno from the popular movie. Last month, the pregnancy of 18-year-old Tika Stewart and the birth of her daughter Taylor were highlighted in 2 episodes. The show chose Stewart after she appeared in a segment about teen pregnancy. Stewart says the experience has been surreal.
It was kind of weird, but it was also exciting, you know, just because I'm from Coos Bay, a little town on the coast. How would they pick me? It was nice to be able to help out big cities from a small area.
However, unlike the title character, Juno Stewart did not give up her daughter for adoption. Still ahead, will it warm up this weekend? Tim Chewy has a complete check of your forecast after the break. Plus, can produce last for 18 days? One product guarantees just that, but we put it to the deal or dud test. That's coming up on Fox News at 10.